again body आगे. Here doing. Focus करो. कच्चोपते पादा bend पादा कच्चोपते. That is long ago. I came 41 years ago, so it's half of a lifetime. And I'm still doing the same thing because I came because I wanted to learn Odissi, and of course I never planned that I would stay the entire life. That is what destiny was there for me. So I thought that I'll be learning some of it and go back to my country. And so that was unexpected. I started learning and I never ended. So I'm still keep on learning, but in the meantime, I'm also trying to share whatever I had the luck to learn from my guru, who was the best of the guru, Padma Vibhushan Kelucharan Mohapatra. So since I was so lucky to start with him and to have that time with him for so many years, for more than 20 years I was learning from him, and that was a privilege. So now the new generation, unfortunately, they don't have that fortune to learn directly from him. So I feel responsible to carry on and to share with them what I learned.
And you also got our Padma Shri in 2006.
Yes.
So how was that feeling when you heard about that you are going to get this award?
Well, that was something not easy to describe. I was not expecting it. I really didn't do anything for it. So it was the most surprise news which I got on 26 January of 2006. And I'm very happy that my father was still conscious and alive. Unfortunately, he died after 20 days of that. But when I came to know, I could call him back and I could give the news to him. So that was, and of course then when the award was given on a few months after, that was a great experience to be there in the middle of all the major government ministers and prime minister and so, and then I got it from that time was Abdul Kalam, so who is very dear to all of us. So and it was a great moment. I just thought for a moment that when I came to India 30 years before, I was just one unknown face among the crowd. Now I was there in the heart of the country, and I was honored by the government of this big country, and so it was very rewarding. Of course, after that, life continued. After you got the Padma Shri, it's not that anything becomes easier, or but it's a big encouragement, and it's some satisfaction that you have been recognized, and humbly you become also more humble because you know that you have to be. It's a great responsibility also to have received such an honor. So yeah, and you carry on with your life.
And so when you decided, how it comes in your mind that you have to stay here now?
No, it never came to my mind. It just happened.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't say that there was a particular moment in which I decided. It just happened in a natural way. And just that 6 months was supposed to be there, 1 year was supposed to be there when I came. And my return ticket was to be utilized within 1 year. But for 6 years, I never went back to Italy. So that ticket is gone long ago. And after 6 years only, for the first time, I went back to perform. And just immediately I came back to India. It was every time from then onward, I kept on going to perform, sometime with the musicians, sometime with my own dancers. But every time I have to be sure that I was returning back here. So that no objection to return, it is called Nori. So that was the most important thing that was with me before I was leaving the country.
So we can say it was a culture and heritage of India, that I think forced you to stay here, that you like that.
Yeah, sure. Cultural heritage of India and particularly Odisha, naturally, because each state has its own world, which is, of course, part of the entire Indian continent, but specifically related to a particular language and culture and music and architecture and gesture and dance, and so that culture has totally enwrapped me, and so I wanted to learn more and more, and so I could not end this process of learning.
India has lots of different classical forms of dance. How do you see that in one country, lots of different kind of this different culture, heritage, different kind of dance. But overall, how do you see in a particular in one country?
This is the wonder. This is what India is. Why India is so great. Actually, this is the most incredible aspect of Indian culture, that can absorb into itself so many variety, but still remain a total unity. So, and that is like we have here a very an interesting symbol of that in the cult of the Jagannath, which also, for example, is a cult which is including, has been able to absorb so many different traditions. So it is mostly Vaishnava, but it has been able to absorb the Shaivite and the Tantra, and the Tantric and the Shaktism and the Buddhism. So it's really incredible, and this is the what gives really India its uniqueness.